This is a garden walk around June 30th, 2023. This is my first plot. The plots are about 16 by 14. These are red beans that I planted on the 3rd of June. And, they're growing pretty good. And right on the line of plot 1 and plot 2, got white scallop squash. I call it patty pan. I've got them tied on stakes. They're going to be easier to get at, harder for the bugs to hide, and I don't think the patty pan really likes being tied up on a stake like that. Got a lot of leaves, no fruit. And this is plot 2. This is the nightshade plot. These are a long purple eggplant. Got a lot of fruit and a lot of flea beetles, in spite of the catnip repellent plants around there. But I'm definitely eating eggplant. These are California Bell. These are really producing very well. And I've got 6 jalapenos here. They're loaded with fruit right now, which I'm going to process probably in the next couple of days, at least my first process. And then the other 2 rows are my tomatoes. And there's 3 plants here in this row. It's called Goliath. And the Goliath is it's a medium-large tomato, I guess you could call it. It's interesting though, it grows in these clusters, and it's not small fruit. So it's going to be kind of fun eating them and processing them. But the 3 plants are loaded with fruit. And of course I've got the Amish paste, and they're loaded with fruit as well. It's kind of hard to see the fruit, but typical is every year they're very productive. And then there's my Stupička Czechoslovakian tomatoes. It's like a large cherry tomato that I really like, and I'll plant these forever probably. I love the plant, I like the way it behaves, and I get to eat a lot of cherry tomatoes. This is the beginning of plot 3. These are my watermelon plants. There's 7 watermelon plants, and I thought I'd try just having 7 stalks go vertically, and they've been fighting me. I don't think they're as productive as they are when I leave the little runner vines on there. But I've got 4 of them in hammocks, so this I think is the biggest one. It's a good bit bigger than a softball right now. And still on the other side of this trellis, still plot 3 is my okra. Planted this on the 24th of May, and didn't get the automatic irrigation until probably a couple of weeks afterward, and it's growing really good now with the regular irrigation, like timed watering. And this is the end of plot 3. These are my walking onions a friend of mine gave me, and some pickling cukes. These 2 plots that look empty they're empty. There's some buckwheat I planted, or I seeded, on the 24th of June. It should be emerging, but I think the ground is so hard that when I water, I'm blowing the seeds around on the ground, even though I'm trying to mist it. It's windy, and I'm blowing the seeds around on the ground before they can sprout. I mean, there's some plants emerging, but not nearly as many as there should be. And so I'm going to probably rototill it and replant it next week. And this is the beginning of plot 6. These are ambrosia cantaloupe. It's a smaller cantaloupe, but they're very sweet. When I dehydrated some a few years ago, they're about as sweet as like a gummy bear, and they're just dynamite little things. And so I'm looking forward to eating some of them and dehydrating a bunch of them. And this is plot 6 again still. These are It's called Bodacious sweet corn. It's a very fast plant. Very, very, I think, prolific. I planted these on the 5th of June. And this winter I grew from a bag of beans. I tried 10 times to get a cranberry bean to grow. Out of 10 tries, I got one plant. And that one plant, I left 6 pods on it. And I had 30 beans. And so I planted them 2 per hole here in a few places in between the corn. And from hopefully the 15 plants that I have growing here, I'll end up with, I need to thin them, there's 2 in each hole, or each spot. But I hope from these 15 plants that I should have enough seed to grow 5 rows of cranberry beans next year. And that's really conservative. I mean, I should have extra, but it's a very fast plant. But there's my corn, and there's my Kennebec potatoes, and this is my first time growing potatoes since 2003. And there's my asparagus patch. Thanks for watching.